Hey guys, so today is super exciting. I just came home to the Anastasia Riviera palette in my mailbox and I'm super excited. As you can see, I've already created a look using it. It comes with 14 eyeshadows, as most of her palettes come out with now. How stunning is this? Like, what? Like, this is just way too pretty. I believe this does retail for about $45, which makes each shadow worth about $3 a piece. So I think it's pretty reasonable as far as palettes go. I think in the grand scheme of things, their eyeshadow palettes are not the most expensive, but they're not the least expensive. They kind of hit that middle price point. The packaging on this is quite different from the other palettes that they've done. It's kind of like a canvas material and it's super cute. I mean, look at that, it's super beachy, but yeah, I mean, the colors are absolutely stunning. I tried to use quite a few of them on my eyes today. I did use 5 of the shades in the palette. I used these 3 down here, the purple and the pinks, this gold, and then this teal color. So tried to really try out the different formulas and the different colors. So far, I mean, this palette has won my heart. I think it's stunning. If you want to see how to get this eyeshadow look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to take the shade Monte Carlo, which is this light pink here, and I'm just going to take that color on a Sigma E40 blending brush. So I just primed my eyelids with a white concealer. Just kind of tap it out. And I'm using this as the transition shade. I'm just going to work that all the way from outer to inner corner. And I'm just making sure to really diffuse this through the crease. And I'm going to go pretty high up with it. Like, I'm not too worried about it kind of going everywhere. Alright, now I'm going to dip into the shade Bahamas, which is the neon hot pink. And I'm going to take this on a Vasanti Contour Eyeshadow 4 brush, and I'm going to pack that on the brush, and then we're just going to put that into the crease as well. Kind of packing it on and then kind of going in circular motions around the edges. The good thing about this brush is it's tapered, so if you kind of hold it kind of pointing down, you're going to get the most concentration in the crease, and then the little hairs on the outer edge are just going to diffuse it. Just slowly working my way to that inner crease. And then on a Sigma E36 blending brush, I'm going to take Cans, or Cans? Is it Cans? I don't know, but yeah, the purple shade. And I'm going to pick that up on this teeny little blending brush, and we're going to put that again into the crease, but we're taking smaller brushes so that way the color is concentrated in a more controlled area deeper into that socket line. Again, working from outer to inner corner, but still including that inner corner. Alright, and then I'm going to go back in with that previous brush we used for the hot pink, and I'm going to run that over the edges of the purple, picking up just a little bit more of the hot pink to help diffuse. Okay, cool beans. Now I'm going to cut the crease. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix concealer to do this. It's my favorite concealer to cut the crease with. And to cut the crease, I'm going to use a Morphe M421 brush. favorite brush to cut the crease with. On top of that, with a Morphe M508 brush, I'm going to take the color, I am going to butcher this, it looks like it may be like seashells, but seashells, she's this color. And I'm going to see what this looks like. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need any Fix Plus or anything. This is crazy pigmented. Wow, that is stunning. In the inner corner, which I'm not going to get too carried away with this right now because I will be putting on concealer, I'm going to take the color Inheritance, which is this like bright yellow gold. That is so pigmented. It's so crazy because if you're not careful, like they will go, they show up. They come to the party. On my brow bone, I'm just going to take a little bit of Sales, which is a matte white, which I love that this is in the palette, especially it being such a colorful palette. I love that there's a matte white. And that's just going to brighten. Yes. I'm also going to kind of stick it under the front of the brow. Alrighty. Look at that. Wow. Alright, so I'm going to do the other eye and catch it up to this point, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I decided to add a little bit of a black wing liner, just a skinny little wing liner with some lashes. The lashes I have on are the Eyelure Luxe Silk Opal lashes. This is the packaging. This is like the second time I think I've worn them, so yeah. Alright, so underneath the eyes, I'm going to kind of mimic the crease. So I'm going to take that Sigma Blending E36 brush. I'm going to take Bahamas, which is the neon pink, and then I'm going to blend that underneath. Now on a denser, more flat brush, I'm going to pick up Cans, which is the purple. But I'm just pressing this as close to the lash line as I can get it. I'll add some mascara to my bottom lashes. I need a pop of color in the waterline. Okay, so I'm going to take this Kiko eyeliner in, let's see, it's called the Graphic Ritual Kajal Eyeliner in the shade number 3. I don't know, it's kind of like this, it matches the color on my lid. Looks like that. So we're just gonna go for it. Okay, minus the brows, guys. This is the finished eye look. Alright, I'm gonna pop on some brows and the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. So just so you know what products I used, for bronzer I used the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade 200, I believe, yes. For blush I went in with ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Rain, which is just this really bright purple. It goes on so pretty and it doesn't look as bright as it does in the pan. And then for highlights, I used a mixture. I used the Super Shock Cheek in Felicity from ColourPop. It's kind of like a golden base with purple and pink reflex in it. It's so pretty. It's kind of like a glittery color, but I love it. And then, sorry, this one, it was limited edition with MAC, but it's called Perfect Topping. And it is my favorite highlighter of all time. I'm sure I've mentioned it in a video before, but it's just this peachy, purpley, pinky color. It's just stunning. So together, you know, my favorite thing. And then I really didn't mean for this to be a ColourPop heavy makeup look, but I used the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Souffle, just because I thought that kind of tied in the purples and everything really well. And I did line my lips with Nightingale Lip Pencil by MAC. For brows, my holy grail duo right now is this e.l.f. I believe it's the Beautifully Bare Brow Gel in the shade Light. This thing is my favorite brow gel of all time. It keeps your brows in place, like it locks them down. And then I have been absolutely obsessed with the Urban Decay Brow Blade, and I have the shade Taupe Trap, and I use the ink stain side mostly. Let me kind of zoom you in to kind of see these brows. Really fluffy, really natural. I don't have a lot of natural brow hair, so I just kind of let them grow really bushy now. And, well, bushy, there's not really a lot of hair there, but these two products make it look like I have so much more hair than is actually there. So really like that. My brows are also tinted right now, so they're not naturally very dark, but also this e.l.f. brow gel is tinted. So anyways, enough about all the other products, because this was a tutorial using the new Anastasia Riviera palette, and let me tell you, this palette is amazing. I absolutely love it. Anastasia honestly never lets me down. Like I've bought, I think, every single palette they've ever come out with since, I think, the Artist palette, which is pretty dang old. I love their shadows so much, and this is such a fun palette. Like, this is such a colorful look, and I'm glad that we finally have some color from Anastasia. But I love that it's a colorful palette, but it also has some neutrals, so that way everything, you know, it's a colorful palette made for everyone. I feel like if you haven't really dabbled in color, this is a great way to do so, because it has some neutral options mixed with the fun colors. So super awesome. Didn't have any trouble with anything blending out. The pigmentation was incredible, and I love it. So I think if you haven't purchased it yet, you definitely should, because it's definitely worth it if you like a little bit of color in your life. But with that being said, that is it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.